Yeah, we good? We good? Is my mic live? Can you hear me now? Yeah? Okay. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday, and welcome to We're Not Baking Anything with Crystal, where we spend the entire summer trying to find as many air fryer recipes as we can so we don't have to turn on the oven.
Yay!
I'm with it. This is the best idea I've ever had. Next week we're making air fryer Pop-Tarts, but this week we're making air fryer hand pies. So I made these a while ago in the oven. If you guys saw the Facebook post, I did post a link to the recipe that I used where I made them in the oven, but it's entirely too hot to turn on the oven anymore. So I found a recipe where we're going to try them in the air fryer. If they suck, we'll switch over to the oven because hopefully by then it will be cool enough that it won't matter. It's not good. It's not going to be cool enough. It's still 99, but we're going to try them out in the air fryer and see what happens. I came up with this recipe because I had extra pie crust left. Well, I didn't come up with the recipe. I found this recipe in order to use up extra pie crust. What did we make? We made something on the show using a pie crust at some point like a month or two ago. Probably, but maybe not. What did we make? I don't remember. Probably a pie. We made something. I had pie crust. I'm the kind of person that just happens to have cans of pie filling in my cupboard, which when I mentioned that to my mom, she looked at me like I was a crazy person. And I had to remind her, this is why I have an entire baking cupboard. When I helped her with her kitchen and we restocked the kitchen after it was redone, I'm like, okay, which one's your baking cupboard? And she looked at me like I was crazy. She needed a baking shelf because she just had like flour and sugar and oil. And I think that was it. Maybe some brown sugar. But yes, I have an entire baking cupboard and the odds and ends in there allow me to make anything, anytime I want, including apple hand pies in order to use up my extra pie crust. And then I had too much pie filling left over because this doesn't use a whole can of pie filling. So then I had to make pancakes with apple topping to use up the extra pie filling. It's a never-ending cycle. This is why I keep gaining weight, because I just keep baking things. This is my life. Did I hear there will be punch and pie? There will be pie, and I'm happy to punch you if you'd like. I'm always happy to punch. Like, I don't need a reason. So you just let me know, and I'll go ahead and punch you. The Gaming Ham says, thanks for the idea, Crystal. I'm not sure what idea, but please make everything in the air fryer all summer long. Are you UK, Gaming Ham? I know you're not in America. Are you UK where, like, the streets are melting? Sorry? That's terrifying. Is it just because you guys aren't, like our streets don't melt out here when it gets to be 100 and something degrees? Is it 100 and something out there? Is it like 120 and your streets are melting?
It was 105.
Or your streets just aren't made to withstand like what we live in all the time?
I heard it was 105.
105? That's still pretty freaking hot.
Really? It was 105 today.
It was 105 today. It's pretty hot. I did see somebody commenting on the Facebook post that it was so hot because it was 73. And I feel for you if you live where there's humidity. I wish it was 73. I would kill for 73 right now. I would punch Chris for 73 degrees right now. And I'm sure Chris would punch me for 73 degrees right now. We do have a member super chat from Heather Cranley. Thank you so much, Heather, for being a member for 15 months. We appreciate your support. Haven't gotten to watch in a while. Hope you're all well. We are good now. So you guys know we got new roof, new swamp cooler. The average temperature in the house has been way more ideal than it ever has been in all of the time that we've lived in this house. What were we missing out on all those years? Why? I mean, it was not cheap. I'll give you that. That's why we didn't do it. But oh my gosh, why didn't we do this sooner? It makes such a difference. Averaging about 83 during the day when it's 104, 105 outside. What'd you lose, Dan?
I'm looking for my headphones so I can listen to the audio on another device to see if it's working like I want it to.
Gotcha. Yes, I do have, let's see which side. This side, this little microphone clipped to my shirt. So you guys will have to let me know if it sounds okay.
It's a lot of background noise. So.
Oh, sorry, I'm not shutting off the air.
I can't tell because I can't find these headphones. So.
Amanda in the chat trying to give away her dog again. This is why I don't have dogs. They're too much, friend, too much. Get cats. They mind their business. They leave, well, you guys know our cats. They don't always mind their business. But much more than needy dogs do. What'd he do this time? A Gaming Ham member for 4 months, thank you so much, says, yes, I'm in UK. We had grass fires and homes burnt as well. Oh, that's the worst. We get summer fires out here too, and it's all hot, and then it gets smoky, and it's that hazy, like kind of overcasty but smoky, and you can't breathe, and the air feels oppressive, and I feel for you, friend. I really, really do. Chris with the super chat, thank you. Says Crystal came out swinging tonight, so I'm going to get my super chat in before she knocks me out. Excited for tonight's show. I'm a little feisty today, not going to lie. No particular reason. Maybe the heat, maybe the Dan. I don't know. A little feisty. Don't mind me. Just trying to catch up, make sure I got everything, all the super chats here. Oh, Brittany, thank you. Crystal, gorgeous as always. I didn't even put on makeup today because it's too freaking hot. It's not happening. I think we are all caught up. So thank you guys all so much for being here. Oh, Jason is here. What is up, Jason? And hello to Bradley. Love you, kiddo. 58 peepers and only 25 paws up. What are you guys doing? If you guys haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. You know you're going to like what you see. Even if we fail, it's still going to be hilarious. I honestly don't know how this is going to turn out. One thing I do like about this recipe that was not included, I don't think it was included in the recipe I made in the oven. I didn't do it, if it was included, was to put some of this turbinado sugar. This is the Aldi brand. It's the sugar in the raw. It comes in a similar box to this when it's the other brand. Little brown packets. Sometimes you see at the restaurant. It's the big crystals of sugar. Oh, I hate my name as a word, but it's a sugar crystal. It is what it is. So these are on top. Are you yelling at me from the other room?
All names are words.
I don't like my name to be used as a noun or an adjective. How about that? How about that? I see an egg on the counter. Any chance it's going to make me happy tonight? Well, I don't know what you're doing with my egg. I will be brushing it on the top of the things before I put them in the oven. The air fryer. Not the oven. No, not the oven. The air fryer. So no, I will not be separating the egg. You're welcome to separate all your eggs or whatever else you want to do with your eggs, Chris.
Yeah.
I am not.
Yeah. Men control of women's eggs are not popular.
Yeah. You have no control over what I do with my egg, Chris. It's my egg. This show is always funny at some point, especially when Dan pops in for some Dantics. Funny, annoying, it depends on my mood. Really, it does. But we love Dan. I did see you guys singing Dan's praises before we started. We did have a little hiccup right before we started, and Dan, as always, the hero, saved the day, and we are good to go. The Gaming Ham just bought an air fryer. Good timing, because it's the best thing you can do. You can make almost anything of this. I don't know how many of these shows you've watched us use the air fryer on. The only thing I don't recommend is crunch wraps. Those Taco Bell crunch wrap things we made. Don't put that in the air fryer. It'll curdle your sour cream. It's not the business. Other than that, everything we've tried in the air fryer has been better and easier than in the oven. We use this more than the oven by far. So I'm super thankful to have this for the summer, and you should be too. I highly recommend you check through the recipes that we've done. Look on Pinterest. There's tons and tons of recipes. Most of them are for like food things and not desserts. It's hard to find dessert recipes, but I'm telling you, I'm going to hunt them all down. And we're making them for the next, 3 months. That's what we're doing. Thank you, Amanda, for scolding Chris for the egg comment. Appreciate you. We've got to double team our men to keep them in check. We have to both fight on both sides. He is your knight in shining armor, completely wearing black. Always. Always. No, I think he might have a blue shirt on today. I'm not sure. I don't pay attention to details at all. Hannah's getting an air fryer when she moves. That's awesome. I'm excited for you. Ma is here. Hello, Ma. All right. I think I'm all caught up. Let's get started. We're going to start with the caramel. That way we have time to let that cool and set a little bit before we make the apple hand pie things, which are super quick and easy, but you know me. I'm going to drag it out as much as I can because I'm going to talk to you guys. What brand of air fryer do you use? We have a Ninja Foodie grill, not necessarily because we did any research and found that this was the exact one we wanted. This was a gift, but we love it. It works really well, and I would recommend it. I can't compare it to any other brands. Like I said, we did not do any research. We just were gifted this, but it works really well. It does have a grill thing.
I would choose it again.
Yeah, definitely. Although I know Wilton in real life has the one with the little doors on the front, and I kind of like that feature. It has the big bowl thing. I don't know what you call the pieces, but it has this, and then this sits inside. This is mostly what we bake with. Hold on, we washed this right before we started. It's still a little wet inside. And in the cupboard, we have a grill insert that you take this piece out and put the grill. The grill goes in the bowl, Dan? The grill goes inside here?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, the grill goes inside here, and Dan uses that a lot for meat, and I appreciate that because then the juice of 1,000 meats is not soaking into the part that I make my deliciousness in. But yeah, the Ninja Foodie Grill is amazing. I really, really like it. Dale says, I was impressed with the idea of an air fryer. The moment Dan said in the live episode a few months ago that he had a recipe for doing green beans in the air fryer, which I don't think he's quite perfected yet.
I ate so much green beans. If you put the green beans end to end, I could have gone to see Jack in the Sky. So many
yeah,
green beans
could have used it as a beanstalk.
Yeah.
You were on a kick for like a month where you just ate green beans every day.
I love my vegetable intake went up so much when I got that.
Yes.
Same with the carrots. I put them into like chips and threw them in there.
Warm
and they got
carrots?
crispy.
Gross.
They're crispy.
Gross.
I put a link if anybody's interested in it. I love it.
Oh yeah, there's
It
a
really
link to
features
the
great
air
food,
fryer that we have.
And everybody's got one of these. It's got a lot of reviews. Everybody's got one of these, so everybody's got specific like recipes for this machine, and I love that.
There are cookbooks out there specifically for this machine as well.
I actually have one.
We do.
For this exact machine, so yeah,
Yes.
I do like it. Anyway.
And the other thing that I will probably end up using tonight, just for sake of things not really sticking, Brittany got us these, and it's parchment paper cut to the size of, well, not this, but the main bowl. They're cut to the size of that, but they work in here too. We just stick it in and it kind of...
I like it for the chicken. I'll marinate the chicken, I'll throw it on there, and it really makes cleanup a lot easier, and it didn't affect the product, like the meat at all.
No, not at all. And it has holes in it so the like convection part, the air can still blow through and everything. We do not put it in until we open it up and we're ready to put food in. That way it'll hold it down, because if you guys don't know, the air fryer is like a convection oven and it blows air around in there. So like when we put buns in for hamburgers and you put a slice of cheese on top, you gotta kind of peep it real quick after you close it.
The hard way.
It'll blow the cheese right off. Yes. I made a quesadilla in here one day. Quesadillas are amazing in here. So prior to this, I don't like making quesadillas on a pan. It's too much effort. So prior to having the air fryer, I would microwave the quesadilla enough to melt the cheese and then throw it in the toaster oven to get it crispy. You don't have to do that anymore. You throw it in the air fryer. However, the convection feature will blow that top tortilla right off of it. So we talked about using toothpicks. Have not tried it yet, but I've noticed that you can close it, wait like 10, 20 seconds, open it, push it down a little bit, and maybe check it a couple of times to make sure, you know, the top tortilla is stuck down from the melted cheese. Otherwise, it will just blow away and stick to the top. And it's, yeah, flying cheese is bad news, Sam. It's not the business. Some love for some cooked carrots. Whew. Yeah, Nori, I'm with you. Cooked carrots are disgusting. It's soggy mush. I love crispy, crunchy textures. And to turn something that's crispy and crunchy into mush, I just don't even know why you would do that. It's an awful idea. You guys want to eat your cooked carrots? Go for it. My mom, when I was little, used to put brown sugar on them. I don't know if anybody's down for that sort of thing, but my mom would cook sliced carrots, probably from a can, and put brown sugar on them, and I cannot eat cooked carrots anymore. Brussels sprouts in the air fryer. I don't know. I'll have to ask Dan when he comes back in here if he's tried that. I don't eat Brussels sprouts. They're disgusting and they smell like farts. Cannot put things that smell like farts in my mouth. I'm sorry. It's nasty.
Wait, hold on. I just ran out of the bathroom because I was trying to get myself looking good. And
did it work?
Did you just say I don't put farts in my mouth?
I don't put things that smell like farts in my mouth.
Okay. Wow, that was what a great
because Gila the Husky says Brussels sprouts in the air fryer. Have you done Brussels sprouts in the air fryer?
Yes, and I did not like it because...
No.
Okay, I didn't like it because it cooked the shell, but inside was a mush lie.
Oh, it didn't cook evenly?
It was still better.
Maybe a lower temperature?
It was still better in there. It could have been lower temperature.
Right, that might help.
At first I was like, boom, boom, boom. Like, I was treating everything like Tostino's Pizza Pockets. Bam, bam, wait 10 minutes, and then you're going.
Right. Yeah, you just turn it on, you don't pay any attention. Yeah. I have noticed, so the one thing I do like about this, and I don't know if that's a feature on all air fryers, you can set the temperature. And I know some of them do like low, medium, high. This one you can set... It's in like 5 to 10 degree increments. It's not necessarily every temperature because sometimes it'll skip over. I think you can't do, was it 375 you can't do? It'll do like 370 or 380 or something, or 365. Yeah. It won't do some specific temperatures, but you can get close enough. So I like that you can do that. AJ walked in the room, looked at the TV and said, "Hey, what about Mr. Dan?" And then you came on screen and he said, "There's Mr. Dan." AJ, this is the Crystal Show. I don't know if you know that. Sometimes I allow Dan to make an appearance, but it's the Crystal Show. Hilo Husky wants to know if you cut your Brussels sprouts in half.
Yeah, I did with the seasoning and stuff, just like I do in the oven, like kind of how you see them roasted in the oven. And I applied that without any change to the air fryer, but
right.
I only did it once, so I don't have that much feedback.
That's fair.
Are you going to camera over there?
Eventually.
I don't think I wipe off the stove.
No, I picked off the dried macaroni that was on it, but other than that, don't judge our dirty stove. You know, you guys all have a dirty stove too. Everybody does. You clean it when company comes or if it's going to be on camera, but we did not clean the stove even though it's going to be on camera, so don't judge me. You've seen it clean. You know what it looks like. Doris says broccoli in the air fryer is great too. Are you over there panic cleaning?
What kind of cleaning was it called?
Panic cleaning?
Yeah.
All right. I can stall a little more, and I can like hide the fact that you're back there cleaning. Nothing to see here. He's not doing anything.
It's just the crumbs that like fell through the like thing when you put it on the pan to like put it in the oven. It's cleaning. Like, that's all. It was just like, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know. Chris, thank you, admitting he has a dirty stove as well. Uncle Yukon says you clean stoves and ovens. Sometimes. I mean, again, when companies come in or it's going to be on camera. Hannah totally has a dirty stove right now, too.
Oh, man, my last girlfriend wasn't like you at all. She was, like, normal, so, like...
What does that mean?
Well, like, she was all like, you know? So, like, imagine two of me's. So, like, and then, like...
So there was noodles hanging from all the ceilings?
Like, I don't know why she owned, like, non-stick stuff. Like, it was all, like, chrome and crummy. So, like, I'd cook something for 10 minutes, I'd eat it, and then, like, for the next 3 days, I'm just scraping it off. But we had like looking back, we had the worst stove ever. It was bad.
Gross.
Like, I don't know how I didn't light on fire when I was trying to like warm up stuff. But thankfully,
I'm obsessive about cleaning
yeah,
things, except for the top of the stove, apparently.
And it has rubbed off on me a little bit. So
it has. I have noticed. When you started working from home, you did not have the same level of standard of cleaning as I did, even after all these years. But you have definitely leveled up since you've been working from home. You definitely do a much better job. I was really happy the other day. I opened the drawer and there was no kitchen towels, and I was like, oh, damn it. And then you just kind of hope maybe there's clean ones in the dryer, and there's totally clean ones in the dryer.
Check it out,
you earn bonus points.
Praised for doing a half-ass job. Because
they were still in the dryer.
But look at me,
and wait.
Hand raised.
And like 2 days later.
They're still there.
Last night I finally. Wait. What day did you go out and water the lawn?
So at this point, now that we're at 50-50, I started it and you finished it, and I'm still getting, I'm still getting the praises. Men just win.
Being a man is so much easier than being a woman.
Yeah. I'm gonna go grunt over there with Tim Allen.
All right, you do you. I love it. Everybody admitting their stove is dirty. If it ain't dirty, you ain't cooking. Exactly. We don't all live that Instagram perfect life.
I feel like it's juggling. I've kind of kept up on it a little bit. Like, if I just kind of like wipe it here and there, or like I don't go sit down and I just like do the thing real quick, then it like keeps up.
That's the thing. You just have to push yourself to do the thing. And my big thing is like, what can I do in 5 minutes? Like, I'm tired, I want to sit down, but let me do 5 minutes of a chore.
You're fast at some of the chores.
I can knock out unloading the dishwasher or completely loading the dishwasher from a full sink in like 5 to 10 minutes every time.
We're getting off track.
Doesn't matter. We're like, this is my show. I will talk about whatever I want to talk about. Hello.
There you go.
Brittany with the super chat. Thank you so much. Pay no attention to the guy behind Crystal. My stove is dirty too. Yeah, never pay any attention to the guy behind me.
I got the crumbs off. We're good.
Oh, look at Sam bragging that her stovetop's clean. Did you use your extra sticker set to clean it?
Dude, Canadians have weird rules, and one of them is probably like they teach kids in like 3rd grade to have a
to clean it every time you cook.
Yeah, clean stove, right?
I don't believe it. I believe it just happens to be like it was just the time in the cycle of your life where like, oh, I just cleaned the stove and it happens to be clean right now. Because one time we did something where we had a stove cam and everybody's like, oh my God, how is your stove so clean? Because we just cleaned it. That's it. You don't always keep it perfectly clean, and if you do, you don't use it.
No, that last time from that comment, I scrubbed the heck out of it.
You did.
I was using like all kinds of like Windexy stuff, and I was all like scrubbing it. It was filthy.
Yes. Linda says, has Dan earned the banana Nesquik yet? By the way, it comes in chocolate and strawberry here. It does come in chocolate and strawberry here too, all over the shelves. The banana one you can only buy online here. So yeah, he does drink his banana quick here, and there you got your
yeah, why you want it? I'm selling like 50-cent like spoonful.
Just one spoonful?
Just spoonful, yeah, if you want a spoonful. Okay.
Uncle Yukon says he used his sticker set to cover up the dirty stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
I love it.
Oh, Wolfie would love to have a dirty stove/oven. It would mean I had one. Oh, I wouldn't know, like, what do? Do you just microwave things? Do you have an air fryer? What do you do? How do you cook without a stove and an oven? It baffles me. Afriel gives that sucker a quick wipe, then once a week polishes it. Oh, you got that glass top one? Dude, I don't want one, but I'm envious of like, oh, I just wipe it down like it's a counter. Ours is like crevices and the discs that go on top of the burners, and oh, it's like an hour-long process even for me. Yes, Dan.
I saw a cool video of them making like a pancakes and omelets on the glass top. They just like turned
just right on it,
and they were just cracking it right on it.
I wouldn't let you do that.
You wouldn't do that? But
no.
It was so fun looking. Like,
no.
Like you could. You can make McCrystal.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
McCrystal. What would be on a McCrystal?
No meat.
What's it start with? We start with the freshest meat and then we take it away.
Pancakes and then like other sweet things. It'd be like a McGriddle. I guess you could probably get some eggs in there. We'd have to have like some caramel apples or something.
Dude, that's ridiculous. It's a pie now.
Hi, I would eat pie every meal if I could. If it wouldn't make me instantly diabetic, I would eat dessert for every meal. My doctor said I can't. I don't really listen to her though. Okay, what are we doing? We're making caramel. Let's do this, you guys. We are going with a cup of sugar. This says it's a quick and easy caramel, so let's see. You know, we have tried some caramel on other recipes, and it's fairly successful. This is a different recipe.
I feel like you have the lid up, the hood up to your hot rod.
I was showing off the engine.
It's a kitchen hot rod. Okay, you're good on this camera for a minute? Do you really need the side camera? Because we're going to go to the stove soon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're fine.
The side camera's not on, though.
No, we don't need it on right now.
Don't confuse me.
Because the side camera's about to be the unside camera when we go over to the stove.
The unside? I don't think that's a word, Dan.
Shoot. I just realized I didn't put lights over there by the... Well, I guess we have to do top kitchen lights to make it brighter.
I'll turn on the stove light. I usually do that. Okay, what else goes in here? A cup of sugar, a 1/4 cup of water. Let me make sure. Add the sugar and water to a 3-quart heavy bottom saucepan. Stir a little so it sits in a flat, even layer. Then we're going to warm that over medium heat and cook it until the sugar dissolves, turns clear, and starts to bubble. It'll be about 3 to 4 minutes. Don't mess with my lights. At this point, do not stir again. Simply allow it to bubble. Swirl the saucepan occasionally to brush down the sides of the pan as needed to prevent crystallization. Whew, okay. This says it's easy. It sounds a little bit complicated. The sugar will form clumps, but continue swirling and cooking, but not stirring, until the mixture thickens and turns a deep amber color like honey. This can take anywhere from 8 to 12 minutes. This is like a 20-minute caramel. What are we doing with our lives?
You just did like 15 minutes of stand-up right here, and then now you're complaining about a 20-minute caramel thing? That's why. If you would have made caramel, it would have been done quicker.
Stop it. Stop it. Hannah, I'm with you. I don't trust the word easy anymore. Yeah, I don't know what the hell.
You know what? You're right. Whether it's followed by bake oven or peasy.
Oh, I hate easy peasy.
It's never.
So hate easy peasy. I don't know. It's people that like to just rhyme things.
Oh, it's easy, but it's
nope. Nope.
No?
Stop. Get out of here. Stop it.
No?
Stop it. This is why this is my show and not Dan's show. He didn't do this stuff on his show. He only does this stuff on my show.
Cut it out.
Oh my God, I hate you. Chris wants to know, if you get the sugars from the pie, would we call it pieabetes?
Oh, today's good. We're crashing. Here we go.
We might be a little delirious. Easy as pie. No, pie's not easy to make. It's really not. Oh, geez. What am I doing? No, trying to figure out how the hell this gets made.
20-minute caramel.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm going to get my butter ready, because then the next thing is going to be to add the butter once I cook sugar and water for 20 minutes. So I'm going to get this over here and ready to go along with a whisk. Can you hear me okay when I'm over here since the mic's in my throat?
Yeah, it doesn't change. Like, you're not Plastic Man. The neck versus mouth.
What if I do this? Can you hear me now?
No, you've made the reds. No, you're making the reds. Oh my gosh.
It's my show, Dan. I'll do what I want.
Could you apologize to them for just like ear bleeding?
Sorry, not sorry.
Especially die. We don't want any brain bleeds.
Oh my gosh. The worst part is there's a cord, and I had to like run it over here to the side because it felt weird down the middle, but it's like moving as I move, and it's tickling me, and I'm not a fan at all. So if you see me like doing the weird things over here, it's because I'm being tickled constantly, and I hate being tickled.
Oh, you're used to it being itchy redheaded anyway. So.
But it's not an itch, it's a tickle, because it's like very light, like it'll brush across me really lightly, and...
Oh boy. Alright.
Oh my god, I'm making Dan nervous.
Let's go.
I will do this at my pace.
Wait, you still can't yell? We can still hear you.
Not yelling. Now Brittany says that's why I run the cord on my back. I don't know that that would be any less ticklish though. I'm really ticklish and I hate being tickled, so.
Where are you running around with a loud mic?
Maybe.
Maybe she used to date Vince Offer. And he left his stuff there. You know? It's like just a headset laying around.
Amanda says we can hear you everywhere. Make sure to turn off the mic when you go to the little streamer's room. Oh yeah, we were making jokes about have you guys seen the documentary Jinx? Where the guy went to the bathroom and then like admitted to the murders that he had committed after he just sat there denying the murders.
That's what I do. Like, what do you think about the bathroom? We talk about the bathroom. My murders.
The murders I've committed.
The murders I've committed. That show taught me to like not cut until later. Like just let it record and keep going.
Just in case.
Until we're absolutely done. You know, when I do the podcast. Until like we're like with like the CC Mouse podcast.
In case the confessions come out.
No, because sometimes like we'll stop and then like because we'll talk for like 45 minutes before like all right we gotta record and then afterwards we talk for another 45 minutes about and then so like sometimes it's good stuff and
sometimes it's murder confessions.
But sometimes we'll hit stop recording. Good show and we'll blabber on about something.
Afriel says if it's not too hot, try a cami under your t-shirt. It's too hot. It's definitely too hot. I barely want to wear this shirt. Seriously.
Okay, I think I need to turn you down. Do I need to look at
Am I too loud?
I see the reds pegging, and that's like a no-no.
Here's the problem. You have me test it before I get on the show and get like animated and I'm talking to my friends and stuff and I'm just like testing. Here I'm testing. And then I get on the show and I talk louder because I'm excited. We're making caramel. It's a little hard to hear Dan, but Crystal sounds great. Sam requesting that I keep my shirt on. This is not only Dan's. Okay, so Dan's not ready with the camera yet, but look, sugar, water, made it flat.
Maybe that helps. Nope, that didn't make that echo. Okay, are you going over? Okay, you're going.
I'm here.
Okay. Here I come with the
Okay, so let me reread this again. Warm pot over medium heat. This burner runs a little hot, so I'm going to go a little bit lower than medium. Heat and cook until sugar dissolves, turns clear, and starts to bubble.
I'm stuck. Hold on, everybody.
So can I stir it here? It doesn't tell me.
Oh, I don't know. I'm like stuck.
It says after the 3 to 4 minutes, don't stir it again. It's not very clear. We'll see what happens. If not, I'm pretty sure I have caramel in here. I do. I have a jar of caramel topping. You know what you're doing?
Mm-hmm. Trying to do like right here.
I guess. I mean, you already are, so here we go. So I guess 3 to 4 minutes. We're waiting until this dissolves, turns clear, and starts to bubble. You're going to have to help me out with the chat, although I guess I can open it up over here. Let's see if I can pull it up.
Okay.
Okay?
No, but like, people can see now.
I don't know what's happening.
Here, I'll mess with that.
I just wanted the chat.
Okay, I'll get you the chat.
Thanks, Dan. I don't know whether I'm supposed to stir it right now or not, so...
Maybe you're supposed to talk to it. You know, like when the baby's in the womb and you let it listen to Nirvana?
Do you want me to sing Nirvana to it?
Yeah!
Oh.
Hey, that was good Nirvana. I sound just like it. Chris, was that good?
I need my recipe still, too, though.
But then, okay. Then you can toggle it, but it's up there.
Oh, I'm toggling.
Also, don't trip behind you. This cord here is like up there. Okay, there we are. All right, we're professional here. Almost 3 years.
Are we?
Almost 3 years in.
We're still winging it, guys. You know that. Apparently, I got everyone going with my, I barely want to wear this shirt. I promise not to take my shirt off, guys.
It does sound like a Hot Topic shirt. It just says, I barely want to wear this shirt.
It does. Hannah crocheted a little octopus today. I'm proud of you too, friend. Good job.
You ate octopus today?
She sewed an octopus.
Oh,
or I'm sorry, crocheted an octopus. I was thinking about the octopus that we had sewn years and years and years ago. Okay, it is starting to dissolve and become a little bit clear. Cream. All right, we're doing it. We're making the stuff. I should probably get my cream out as well, because that's my next step. Whoa, you're trying to kill me. Ooh, Doris is drinking some vodka tonight. I haven't drank anything in so long. It's just too hot. I don't want to be buzzed.
I know, me too. Like, I don't... When I think about it, I'm like, oh, look, we should drink and be drunk. And I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that don't feel good.
Yeah, I don't want that feeling. It sounds fun until you do it, and then you're like, oh, now I drank. All right, it's getting more clear. Till it turns clear and starts to bubble. It will be cloudy at first, but will turn into a clear, bubbling liquid. Oh, Hannah's at 52 days sober. Congratulations, friend. I was thinking about you the other day and your sobriety, but I didn't want to ask just in case, you know, you had stumbled a little bit or decided it wasn't for you. I didn't want to, you know, put you on the spot, but congratulations. I am proud of you. That's a long time. Oh, Doris is celebrating the new job. Congratulations on your new job. That's exciting. It's already bubbling. It says till it dissolves, turns clear, and starts to bubble, but it's not clear or dissolved, and it's already bubbling. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, do you need like a thermometer to like tell the temperature?
Nope.
Okay.
It doesn't say to use it. Look.
But like, how come you don't use the tool that you know, like you don't like know better?
Because I don't know what temperature to put it to.
You know better.
But I can put it in there and I can see what temperature it is, but I don't know what temperature it's supposed to be.
Should we figure that out?
No, I'm following the recipe. This is what I do. I follow the recipe, and if it doesn't work, then I can tell you guys, hey, don't use this recipe because it sucks.
Loyal soldier.
I'm just trying recipes. Okay, so we are getting there. It was a little cloudy. It's getting a little more clear. It's starting to bubble. So I think I'm at the point where I should not stir it anymore. It's probably been 3 to 4 minutes. Afriel says, am I the only one seeing skips? How is our stream going, Dan?
2 thumbs up.
Yeah, no drop thingamajiggers on our end? Why is the sugar still white? It said it was going to be cloudy. That's almost like a foam on the top. Look, I don't really know. I just follow the recipes. I'm here to try them so you know if they suck. Yeah, that's just like foam on the top. The sugar's all dissolved, I think. But I think because it was boiling, it got foamy. So then it says it's going to form clumps, but continue swirling and cooking until the mixture thickens and turns a deep amber color like honey. This can take from 8 to 12 minutes. And Teresa says, I need a girly beer. Is there such thing? Isn't that just a wine cooler?
It's that White Claw.
What? Oh, is that considered beer? Oh yeah, you guys were asking where Mooch is. I don't know. We fed them dinner right before we started, and he disappeared. He did not go to his bed. I don't know where he went. Okay, we're gonna do a half a cup of cream. She says yes, White Claw. Where's the Mooch?
I'm looking.
Hate opening. Why is it when you're a kid you have the skill to open these little cardboard packets of milk and things, but as an adult you just lose that skill? All right, half a cup. Dale says, from my perspective, it looks like it's trying to get kind of honey-colored looking, if that helps. Like, that's what it looks like now. It looks just a little bit yellow right now. The camera coloring might be, yeah, it looks a little more like brown on the camera. Yes, no cream until it turns amber color. It's over here. I just wanted to pour it so I had it ready. I like to get my ingredients ready before it's time to do it. I know, Amanda, you made caramel with us one time and did not have success, so I get it. I think I'm supposed to just be kind of getting the sugar crystals off the side, but I feel like it's putting more up there. Christine says, I'm late. What did I miss? Oh, just a bunch of crap talking mostly and me threatening to punch Chris. Sam, I see your question, but Dan is in the other room. I will ask him when he comes back. Oh, it says not to stir it, but there's stuff on the sides and it's not coming up. I'm doing it. There's just too much sugar clumped up on the edges. Watch out, it can turn from good to burnt really quickly. Oh, I know it. Look, here's the thing. The apple hand pies are really fast and easy to make, so I had to do something else, and I figured, why not a caramel sauce? And it was suggested in the recipe, so. Hey, Dan.
Yes.
Sam wants to know if you're going to be doing more VR.
Yeah, did you all like that? Because what happened was I did this VR test stream.
Yes.
And I used the footage.
And didn't tell me, and I came in swearing.
Yeah.
When I walk in the door, you have to tell me you're streaming.
I wasn't even here. I was in the metaverse.
Oh, that's right. Well, put a sign on the door. Can you put a sock on the doorknob or something to let me know?
I think that's taken. But we can figure out something else.
Put something somewhere so I know.
We do need that red streaming light. Maybe this is on air.
Yeah. I think a red light outside is also taken.
If you don't want to come back, if you don't want to come in, George Carlin in, then yeah. So I watched it back, and I don't know, was it watchable? Did you all like that? Because I had so much fun playing it that, like, I'm pretty sure that tonight after I'm done, I'm clearing out this room over here, and I'm gonna run around in the metaverse because I had so much fun doing it. Yeah, I have this Phantasmagoria or something like that, some like spooky game that
I think it's just called Phantasma, isn't it?
Phantasma? I think the other one's like a movie from like the 80s.
I think so.
But like I have this game that we haven't tried yet that's a spooky game and stuff, so I think that would be a lot of fun. So I don't know, did you all enjoy it in order for me to do it again? Anyway, back to
Sam says she liked watching it. Sally had fun.
Okay. Definitely if I do the spooky game I'll stream it. So I don't know, we'll see what happens later.
If you do the spooky game?
Yeah, I mean, I have it queued up on my computer. I just
you're already ready to go.
I was spoiler free for everybody, so I have not even opened it up to try it out to even see if it worked. So like, I'm a little nervous, but it's on there.
You got 2 more votes for fun and liked it.
All right, thank you so much for that, by the way. And okay,
it is starting to thicken just a little bit.
I would love to see you run around in this like spooky game. Could you do that? Because you can imagine what it looks like, right? Like you're just like in the game and then boo, boo.
Is it all just jump scares? I hate jump scares.
I don't know.
It's so cheap.
I don't know. Wait, hold on. You're mad at jump scares because they work on you. I get mad at them because I'm like, oh, I wish they worked on me like they worked on you. But you will jump scare to the max.
Oh my gosh, they work on me so well.
I think if we watched you do this, it would probably end in disaster, so that's great.
It's also going to end in a lot of swearing, because what do I do when I'm jump scared?
That's fine.
I always swear, every time.
We just know what we're getting into. Okay, so what's going on here for this crystal item?
And it's clumping, which it said it would do. And it said that was okay, and just keep swooshing it. Hilo the Husky says, I have not seen you drink in a very long time. No, I haven't. I honestly could not even tell you the last time I drank. I don't know. I think when we did a Mario Kart night, I had one of those icy alcohol things. It's hard. It slows me down. Like, there's a very fine line between, like, animated and fun, and I'm done and I need to go lay down. Sam Davidson says, has VR really changed from when it first came out? Asking because I haven't kept up with the VR stuff. Dan?
I'll go back to your microphone. It's changed so much since that Quest 2 came out like a year and a half ago. And then I played it with Blake. And then fast forward like a year later or so, from like last year to this year, it's changed so much. Oh my gosh. I was so immersed in this like temple game when I was climbing on ledges and stuff. The frame rate's there. It's there. When you're the only drawback is this heavy thing on your head.
Blake had the phone thing where, remember his grandma got him for Christmas, like the thing where you put your phone in some like goggles, and It was all right. I think we did the standing on the ledge thing and like, oh yeah, okay, that's kind of convincing. It is so immersive now, like you'll get a little bit dizzy and nauseated.
I've fallen over on my face a few times. Actually, at least once every time I put it on, I've fallen over on my face. I try to get up and push on the counter, and there's no counter there, and I went forward. It is definitely, it works. It's worth the money.
Yeah, we do the roller coaster one, and you feel like you are actually on a roller coaster. I don't know how that tricks your brain, but it works.
So that is fine. I'm like in 3D games running around in the levels, and it's really interesting.
It's getting really foamy.
It's there. It's crystallizing.
It's very foamy though. Again, I do have a jar of caramel sauce if we need to use it.
I'm gonna turn on the lighting so you can see it better.
Yeah, is it too blown out?
A little bit.
It doesn't say anything about getting foamy. And it's darkening a little. It's a little more like yellowy, but it's nowhere near amber yet. Teresa says, is it okay if I'm not cooking? I'm laying in my RV tired AF. By the way, I'm glamping. Too tiring. Friend, you do not have to cook. You can just show up here and laugh at me trying to not burn caramel. I'm doing what it's telling me to do, but it just does not seem very successful. I like it better when I make caramel by just melting the caramel squares. It's much easier.
That's why it's so different.
Yes.
Then you definitely need temperature control.
This recipe does not say to use it. Look, I'm trying out an easy version. We all know, like, there's a hard way to make it. This recipe is supposed to be the easy way, so I'm trying it. You sure it was sugar and not baking soda? I've never made that mistake. But it's definitely, like, thickening and gooey, but it's not darkening. I might just ruin my pan. I'm not really sure I'm trusting the process here. How do you not burn caramel? I burn them every time. Yeah, I'm really losing confidence as this goes on. It said it'll get clumpy, and it most certainly is getting clumpy. Did you turn it down so we can see what's happening? Yeah, it looks like a grits or something.
Yeah, except for it's like sugar. All right, do we have a backup caramel squares or no?
No, I have a jar of caramel if we need it.
Would you like me to hurry and run to the store and get the
No,
bits?
I have caramel. I have a jar of caramel. It's no longer a liquid. I don't think it's burned, but it's no longer a liquid. Are you removing it from the heat too much? All the water is gone. Yes, it is.
What was Sam?
I don't think this is turning into caramel. It thickened. It most certainly thickened. Add more water. Can you just add water to it? Is that a thing? Call it before you ruin the pan. I know, right? I don't know if adding cold water is going to save it, but let's see. I mean, it's not cold. It's like room temperature.
I think that's ruined. That sugar looks pumped up now.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Look, it's my job, like I said, to try the recipes so I can tell you guys whether they suck or not. What did you use for that? It looks like the caramel has gone wrong. This was just sugar and water at this point, and then it was going to have me add butter and heavy cream. But it is not the business. I'm calling it. It's not happening. No. Nope. Nope. Not happening. I give up. I think it's too far gone. I don't have enough caramel making skills to know like where it went wrong or what happened. At least you didn't waste your butter and cream. Yes, small victories. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that butter back in the fridge. And I'm gonna pour my cream back in here. I will be making some of that mock clotted cream with this for our pancakes. Well, I tried. Let's just vow to never make caramel on the show again. I really want to find a caramel recipe that works that's not just melting caramel bits. But this is my life. I will post a good caramel sauce that I use when I make Dutch apple pie at or around Thanksgiving. Yes, please. That's not caramel. No, it's not. Yes, Teresa, it was just sugar water. I tried. I followed the recipe exactly as it said to do it. This is where we ended up. Moving on, we do have some caramel topping. Oh yeah, and it's warm, so it's like nice and liquidy in there. I don't even have to warm it up. We're good. We're good to go. I would say good thing you did not try again. I tried so many times in culinary school, and I burnt many a pans. Did you just nope my caramel? What is up with my hair in that picture? Like,
I think I took a screenshot from something of a vlog where you were just like, oh, and then like, because look, in reality, it's this big in the chat, you know?
Right, and you can't really see.
So.
Yeah, when you blow it up, that is not a flattering picture of me. Brittany says, I thought you made homemade caramel on the show before. I have. Stop, you're so mean. I have. I've made it with different recipes. I was just trying to, look, the recipe for the apple hand pies, the blog had a link like, oh, hey, make this caramel sauce with it. I like to try new recipes. There might be a better one out there, so I was trying it. That's it. Like, I just try new things. That one was not a success. Apparently, this lady who wrote this blog claims that she had success with it. I did not. So, moving on. I've also made it, like I said, with just melting the caramel sauce and I think, or the caramel squares. When I do the carmelitas, with I think that was like the first real episode I did of this. The like oatmeal mixture and chocolate chips. What are you doing? I hate you. Who put you in charge? Are you really laugh crying over there?
I'm sorry, but I am crying in laughter. I have to get him in while I can.
You just remember sometimes I man the controls. I'm making you tiny in the corner. Dora says you need to behave. Amanda says you need to stop being mean to me. A couple of you guys are rolling on the floor laughing.
I'm literally a punching bag on every show. And I have one chip.
Lily says, Dan, you're Danning again. Yes. Mooch is back. Hello, Mooch.
Oh, yeah,
He must have seen that I brought some heavy cream out.
Okay.
Dan needs a timeout.
Okay, for real, so are you going back over there?
No, never again.
Okay.
Like ever.
Okay.
Ever.
Alright. I'll move this back over here. Well, I can't see. You have to speak up. I've got like tears in my eyes.
Mike says, Dan, now she's doing her best. I tried. Teresa's on your side, so therefore Teresa and I are no longer friends. It does. I am a fickle beast.
Does fickle mean thick?
No, we've been over this, Dan. Fickle means like indecisive, change your mind quickly kind of thing. Brittany says if you don't want to be a punching bag, you need to stop being mean. How about that? Cruel but great, Dan. All right, so I have learned from some of my mistakes, and I took my pie crust out ahead of time. So it is room temperature now. I think I do this on wax paper. You can get out of here. I'm done with you. Should you soak the pan before it becomes solid as all hell? Probably. I did add more water. But yeah, that's probably a good idea. No. No. King Native is here. Hello, friend. You are just in time. You missed out on me failing at making caramel. And now we're going to make something I'm fairly confident I can make.
Why is there a bunch of like unhappiness in the chat? I didn't see. There's all kinds of sad faces.
I think it's your fault. Oh yeah, it's solid. Thanks, Doris. This will hopefully help. Joan says, love that your kitty is watching you always. He's just hoping for bites. That's all this is. Okay. Let me switch over to the recipe that hopefully will work. Again, I have not made this exact recipe. I made it from a different recipe that went in the oven. So hopefully this recipe's good. It's really basic. I don't think we can screw this up. Yes, Jason. And now for something completely different that I don't think I will fail at. So you guys know I've used these before. This is, I got this on Amazon. I think this is in our kit on Getting Baked with Crystal. To unbad caramel, I love it. To unbad caramel your pan, just boil, simmer, stir, boil, simmer, etc. Okay, I can't do that right now, so it's just gonna soak. But yes, I will try that later if that does not all come out. No. You have to stay on that side of the counter. So this is a thing with a bunch of round cutters in it. If you don't have one of these, use whatever you have. Use a cup, use a bowl, whatever you have. Teresa wants to know, how much is it? I don't know. Hey, Dan, can you look this up?
Yes, I will find you a link. What are they called?
Circle cutters? I don't know.
All right, I got you.
It comes in a gold little tin with a bunch of different sized cutters. It wasn't that much. I bought it for something specific we did. I think for the Samoas. When we made the... Yeah, samosa's the Indian food, Samoa's the cookie. We made the Samoas and we had to cut the hole in the middle. Dang, Mooch looks old. He's 15, bro. What do you want? He's almost as old as my kid. No, it's not pie cutters. I don't think that's what it's called. Maybe.
Round cookie cutter set, it says.
Okay, round cookie cutter set. There you go.
Link's coming.
I don't know about this recipe. Okay, yeah, this one says to cut it into 5-inch circles. I don't remember how big this was, but from the last recipe that I used, this was like a 1/2 inch smaller. It worked. It's not a big deal. There you go.
Right now.
Oh, $7.99. That's a really good price. Linked right there if you guys want to get these. I have used these quite a bit. They are a little bit like flexible, so you do have to be a little bit careful with them, like when you're washing them. But they come in all the sizes, so you can make like donuts and things because it has the little one.
Yeah, because some of the recipes called for something smaller than what we could do, right?
When we made the Samoa cookies.
Yeah.
We had to cut the hole in the middle. And Jason says, I usually just see the back of his head. Looks all frail on that side cam. He is a little frail these days. He does struggle a little bit, like when he lays down. He doesn't like lay down with the quickness. He's like, that hurt. He's like old people.
But he's still jamming though.
Oh yeah, he will still kick your butt and anybody else's too. Yeah. He bit the heck out of Terry the other day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like Drew Blood. Yeah, don't mess with him. He's still just as feisty as ever. All right, super easy. All you do is just cut circles. I don't even think they have you roll this out. I think the other one had me roll it a little bit thinner. This will work.
90 people here. Happy Friday.
Yay. So when I did this from the other recipe, which is linked on the Getting Baked with Crystal Facebook page, it had me take the pie filling and cut it into smaller little bits. This one wants you to take 2 slices of apple and lay them in it. I think I like it better cut small, so I'll probably do that. But for right now, we're just going to cut our circles. As many as you can get out of this. And that's as many as I can get out of it. But no worries, because you can just lay this in here and just like mash it into the shape. Totally works. If it's a little bit thicker or thinner, it's not going to be too big of a deal. You don't want it too thin because it'll rip open. but just kind of mash the bits into the circle shape. I don't think you can see what I'm, well, you can kind of see what I'm doing here.
Okay, I think I got it dialed in for tonight.
What?
Just everything.
You're still working on it?
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, you want to see what you look like?
That looks like me.
Yeah, it looks nice and clear and stuff.
Good job, Dan.
I know.
You're good at what you do.
I think Charlie, what's that? What's this guy?
Chaplin?
Yes. He'd be proud.
Would he? I think he was just an actor. I don't think he did behind the camera stuff.
No, you don't. Oh.
No? I don't know. I'm not a Charlie Chaplin historian. All right, so you can kind of see. I'm just mashing a circle in here, and you just kind of want to mash it together so when you fold it in half, it's not going to break apart anywhere. Nope. I didn't mash it enough over here. It was coming apart. Good enough.
Now I want tacos. Now I have Tracy Chapman stuck in my head. Living in a fast car. I forgot the lyric, but it's super popular at karaoke.
Do you know, I was reading a Reddit thread yesterday, and it was, what's a sad, name like the saddest song, and you know how many times that song came up? Apparently that's a really sad song. I don't know that I know any of the words other than fast car.
We're like, teenagers, and then like we're watching TRL, and then that comes on, and you're like, oh. Man.
I mean, I certainly wouldn't call it uplifting, but it's got a good beat. It's catchy.
They always had to have like one like sad song. I mean, Runaway Train from Soul Asylum ran rapid for a while.
Rampant. Sort of working. Teresa says, gotta go, but I'll be watching still. Good deal. You can see if I fail again. Can't you just get all the extra and roll it out? I hate rolling things out, so I'm just gonna mash it with my hands.
And I'll set this down for a second.
Yeah, too much for you?
No, but look. Because you're gonna fill them right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys could totally, if you're making these, you could do it like you do with cookie dough and just take your extra bits, ball them up, roll them out. Not my style. This works well enough. Nope. I'm afraid if I squish it too much, I'm going to make it too thin.
Uh-huh.
But I have to pinch it so it'll be all one layer and not come back apart. Look, I'm not a professional. You guys know that. That's why you're here, to watch me fail. Sometimes things work, and I'm pleasantly surprised. Oh, I forgot to post a video. You guys, I tried that trick from the internet where after you make cookies, you take a cup and put it over the top and do this thing.
I took a video of the vlog.
Will it be in the vlog? Okay, I took a video so I could post it on the baking page. Was it night before last I did it? Forgot to post it. But it totally works. I'll post the video so you guys can see, and it will be in the vlog whenever that comes out. When's that coming out, Dan?
It's all in a folder, so I can start editing it. Probably next week then.
Okay. What's going on in the chat? Because I haven't really read it in a while.
Chris says, I'm totally not here to watch you fail. We cheer you on every week.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
And then you can keep focusing. I was going to switch over to pie filling cam in a minute.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm getting about 9 out of this. Maybe not quite 9. This one might be not quite a circle. We'll see what we can make happen here. Come on.
You can do it.
I don't think I have enough dough to do it.
It's okay.
Is it?
We just need it. Oh, Blake's back. I was supposed to start making some top ramen. Blake and I were talking. We're like, we both wanted to make some top ramen.
Ew.
But you don't make. It's like it's a one-player thing because like that's your like top ramen juice.
So we microwave it.
Ew, microwave it?
Yeah.
Strug row, bro.
I make it at my mom's house.
Microwave ramen? It's like the most basic, like low budget food.
Yeah, you put it in a bowl, put it in the microwave for 2 minutes.
Ew, that's gross.
It's not gross.
I'm grossed out.
Why are you grossed out?
Because you shouldn't microwave ramen.
Why? You microwave everything else.
I try not to microwave anything if I can avoid it.
All right. Then go for it. You make your ramen and your chicken.
But my bowls are gonna burn me.
My bowls are gonna burn me?
No. You just make your own. I'll make mine. You make your own.
Make it
I'll
on
make
the
mine.
stove like a normal person. For cutting things into
Reminds me of
circles?
a big cigarette lighter.
That
Cars.
you burned yourself on?
Yes.
Because you are your father's child?
Yes. Is this big enough?
Yeah, that should be fine. Hila the Husky requesting daily vlogs from you again, Dan.
Oh man. Yeah. No.
Dan's dailies are too busy for vlogs.
No. I don't think that could happen. But like, it's all the same amount of like stuff that everybody gets. It's just how it's spread around.
Right.
So I think right now it's been spread around pretty thin. So I could do the big vlogs like I do once a month. Like I'm sure this vlog will be like 20 minutes. But
Yeah,
like,
a lot happened in this
I
one.
cannot daily
Daily
now.
vlogs would be
This is
editing.
daily. I've been doing live streams though.
Yeah, we do 3 live streams a week. Dan
Well,
pops up live streams here and there.
I've been doing out and about live streams lately.
Yeah.
And those have been a lot of fun. So those are kind of like the vlogs.
Thanks. Okay, so there's that. We got 8 and like 3/4 out of that.
I see Blake emojis in chat.
And Brother Hezekiah from Jason.
I get right into that every time I open Netflix.
Jason changed Blake's name on Netflix on his profile to Brother Hezekiah.
Made my profile picture a hairy beast.
It is a hairy beast. Oh, Brittany misses the Daily Dan. That was a lot for you to do, though. Like,
It was fun. I liked it. You know what though? I don't know if I have room in the schedule this summer for it, but I enjoyed it because I had time to do it. I think we did like 40 something episodes of that. Those are all up there as well.
don't cut yourself.
Oh.
Amanda posted the caramel recipe. Awesome. I will definitely check that out.
But
I mean, I'm not making it tonight.
we're always here at some point.
We're making caramel hand pies.
What's the hand pie?
It's pie crust, and you like fold it in half,
Like mech pie. Here, catch it, Blake.
and you fill it with pie filling. I'm just gonna put like half of this in here because I know I'm not gonna use it all. A little too much goo in here. Can you hand me a steak knife, please? You were holding the whole handle. Where was I supposed to grab it? All right, so I just kind of do like this and just get it into little pieces. Like I said, this recipe actually says just grab like 2 pieces of apple and stick them in there. I don't want big old pieces of apple. I want little bits of apple. This is like a bootleg McDonald's apple pie. And I promise you it's really quick if you're not running your mouth talking about the whole thing. These look like empanadas, but without the meat. Absolutely, same sort of thing.
Oh yeah, they're empanada.
Empanadas?
Yeah, same filling too.
All right. I think my sugar's mostly dissolved in here. We're good, we're good. Pan is not ruined, nothing burned. Yeah, that'll come out. Not too worried about it. A pie calzone, I like it. Whoop. Whoa. Dan?
Yeah.
I'm not confident in how this tripod's standing.
Oh, okay. You moved it. Okay. I got it.
Terry is here. She is late. She was not paying attention. No worries, friend. Terry is house sitting at my mom's house at the moment. My mom's house where the air conditioner is not working correctly.
Oh.
She texted me earlier, like in the middle of the day, and said it was 88 in there, which,
Nuh-uh.
you know, is not miserable. It's still
That's
cooler than it was
not
outside,
flash
but
drives, no way.
yeah.
Oh.
I'm just trying to mash these ones that I mashed together a little bit better. Okay.
There is that nice patio back there. So.
There is a nice patio. Okay, so we're going to put the apple filling in. We're going to moisten the edges with water. We're going to fold it in half and squish it together. And then I got to move this again because I didn't get a fork out.
That's okay.
And then we're just going to crimp the edges with the fork to make it all fancy there. I need to get a little bowl of water. And don't worry, Terry, I've got a whole nother pie crust. In fact, can you put this in the fridge when you're done there?
Yes, I can.
So we can make these again this weekend, so you are not missing out, friend. And I failed at caramel, in case you were wondering. Don't you need to preheat the air fryer? Yes, but this is going to take me a little bit. So yes, but not yet. Hoping that's going to work. Okay. Let's start with a regular sized one. Can you just hold in the camera? All right.
Yeah, let's be close.
So, little scoop of this, not too much. You don't want to overfill it. A little bit of water around the edges. Just, you can use a brush or your finger,
Yeah?
either way.
Dang, look, did you bless that first?
And then you just fold it over.
I feel like you've overstuffed them.
I'm going to overstuff you.
Whoa! Whoa.
It's a little overstuffed. Don't judge me.
We're okay here. Looks good.
All right, so then we just fork it. What are you doing?
I put the ramen package over the pan that
Yeah, you did.
to pour it in and like shrink wrapped it.
That looks good.
All right, see? It leaked out just a little bit, but it's good.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you like that?
So far, yeah.
We're gonna do an egg wash over the top when we're done, like, making them. I don't know.
Awesome.
I think I'm just gonna do like 4 of them at a time because I want to be able to have movement of air in there.
Like almost tearing my finger in
Yeah.
the drawer.
Terry, you've created a new verb in our house from that time I smashed your fingers with the drawer. All right, water around the edge. Don't forget that part because I forgot that part when I made them last time and they didn't stick very well. You have to have that part.
All right. Why did you get a single sink and not a double sink?
Why not?
I totally love those single sink way better than double sink.
Yeah, I feel like there's no real reason to have a divider in there. I guess if for you, depending on how you hand wash your dishes, you might need it. We don't. I like to be able to soak big pans, like my big cookie sheet in there. We have a family friend who got one, and the minute I saw it, I knew I wanted one. So when our kitchen was being redone, that and the Lazy Susan for the pots and pans on the corner cabinet rather than a blind cabinet were my 2 requirements. Those were the 2 things that I wanted in my kitchen. So I like it. It works really well. It's maximum usage of space because you don't have that divider in the middle.
Melissa says, well, you have to read it. I don't have really a mic.
For someone who doesn't cook a lot, there sure is a lot of trash talking coming from the living room. Yep. Welcome to my world. There's a lot of like the gooey stuff in here, so I'm trying to get as much apple as I can and not just the, I don't know what that's called, the goo, whatever it is. Do you have a garbage disposal?
right
Yes,
there.
I do.
Right there. It's a living.
Yeah, it just has 1 drain in it with the garbage disposal instead of 2. Why not 2 sinks? 1 big one and 1 small. Actually, Jason has that. So Jason has a divided sink.
What do you do with the small sink?
Dude, like nothing. You can, and not only that, the small sink is the one with the garbage disposal. Not only is it smaller, but it's shallower. It's only like this deep. And I'm not talking crap. Like, Jason will admit he hates the damn thing. It's useless. You can hardly do anything in it. While I was there, I think mostly I saw cat food bowls soaking in it. Like, after you feed the cats and you gotta, like, you know, let them soak for a little bit so you can wash them. That was mostly what I saw going on in there. It is the most useless sink ever. I get, like, having them divided evenly. I do not get that math. Like, who decided that sink was a necessary thing?
I don't like any divided sink. It's so much easier just to have one sink.
Yes, I absolutely love one sink.
All dividers that slip right in the middle.
Yeah, if you need some sort of, like, dish drainer, you can still put that on one side of it. You don't have to, you know, have a pre-divided sink. I think it comes from, like, the old days. I did watch something on it once where they were talking about, like, back in the day before dishwashers were a thing, you would, like, soak your dishes in one side and then wash them in the other or something. I don't really know how things were hand washed. Right, and that's how we did it too. We always, when we had the divided sink, one side you'd always just, like, pile up the dirty dishes in there, and then the other side would just be empty so you could rinse stuff off. And that was the garbage disposal side, so you could wash your hands and whatever. I just didn't like it. Christine says, oh, I like the gooey stuff. Me too, but I'm saving that part for pancakes. That's going to be better on top of pancakes tomorrow for breakfast than inside the pies. I'd rather have the chunk inside the pie. I feel like if you guys haven't tried a giant sink, then you don't really get it. But the minute, at least for me, the minute I tried one, I was like, oh, this is the best thing ever. One sink to wash, the other to rinse. Did that for years as a kid. Yeah, if you don't have a dishwasher, that is ideal. Like, if we didn't have a dishwasher, I wouldn't necessarily want one big sinkhole. But because we do, it just makes more sense for us.
What's that? No thanks. Oh, that's a bit. You can just sit there. Yep.
That's ramen.
Wait, you didn't put your packet in there and stir it around in there and then pour it in here? You pack it last?
Yeah.
You pack it last?
Because I forced some of the water out.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't like it too soupy.
Because there's too much water that makes it not taste as good.
Which?
Because it, like, goes into the water. So that's what it is.
Okay.
So you really only need a little bit in here. I'm using like a big, like, not a spoon that I would use to eat with, but like a bigger, some people use those to eat. My mouth is not that big. But yeah, just like a little tablespoon's worth or something in here. Not too much. If you overfill it, it will be a mess. And Blake is making ramen. Yes, yes he is. Blake will not be here next week on Wednesday, but Blake will be turning 21 on Wednesday. If anybody wants to wish him an early happy birthday. I'm sure you're wondering, what will Blake do for his 21st birthday? He will not drink. He will not gamble. He will not be going to a strip club. What are the other things you do when you turn 21? He's not doing any of those.
That's what everybody tells everybody's, like, parents or whatever. Didn't you watch the Hanover?
Blake's wholesome, like, he don't do those things. Chris wants you to have a drink for him. Blake doesn't like alcohol.
No, thank you. You can have a drink for me.
Yeah, there you go. Everybody on Wednesday, have a drink for Blake, who will be turning 21 and not drinking.
I will forgo my drink for you guys. In this show, so.
What did you do on your 21st, Dan?
I went to medieval times where I was knighted, and I had a beer. He didn't want to sell me beer because he didn't understand if, like, I had to wait till midnight or what.
Was it on your birthday
Yeah,
or
it
the
was
day
on the
before?
10th. It was on the 10th, but, you know, but maybe he was just giving me a hard time.
Probably.
And messing around. And then, yeah, I got beer, and then that was it. I had offers to go to Vegas and stuff like that, but I did not want to. I believe you can see the screen over there. People are wishing you happy birthday.
Thank you.
With all the presents and everything.
Yes, Blake says thank you.
I think my 21st birthday was the one where I went to a rave party and
Yeah, how'd that go?
everybody sang me happy birthday.
Yeah, at the rave?
Yeah, at the rave. It was at a bowling alley, at the Cadillac bowling alley in, I want to say, Riverside, which we called Raverside because that's where the raves were all the time. And they would just put, like, plywood or something down on the bowling lanes, and we would go out there and dance, and there was an outside patio, and we went out there, and everybody sang me happy birthday. All right, we should probably turn this on now. I do need to do an egg wash, but it's probably about time. Let's see what it says. Tree fitty. All right, do you want to go around here to the front so they can see, because we were talking about like how this works? So you power it up. You pick how you want to cook. Oh, it doesn't dehydrate too. We were talking about the Ninja Foodie Grill earlier. Dehydrate, bake, roast, air crisp. I think we just do this on air crisp, and it says 350. So, oh yeah, so 375, then down to 360, then 350. So there are some gaps in it, but it's not too bad, and you can make it work. It wants us to spray the air fryer basket with nonstick cooking spray. We do not do that. Dan actually did some research and found out why. Would you care to educate us?
It just depends on what it is. It just needs to be high heat compatible. Like
with a high burning
point.
point.
The olive oils have low burning point, I guess, so that causes more smoke to the machine.
But we're gonna put the parchment paper in there, so I think that's gonna make it be just fine.
And it kind of makes the pan get crummy after a while. We scrub the heck out of this pan too, and after a while it just gets kind of crummy. Okay, I have to put my hand back because I can't rest on this machine anymore. So hang tight, everybody.
On Jason's 21st birthday, he puked all over the counter in his apartment and slept in the doorway of his bathroom. Sounds fun. This one is not going to work well. Where did my ring go? Oh. Jeff says, I always use real oil or nonstick aerosol because it's the aerosol that will destroy the nonstick coating on your air fryer.
Yeah, they didn't like the aerosol stuff, but the Ninja food person said that, like, try to use high heat.
I'm just going to use the parchment paper, and I think it'll be fine, because we're going to egg wash it, so I don't think we really need the oil for any reason.
Yeah, okay.
This was one of the ones that I pieced together, and it was just struggling to stay together, so I just rolled it into a ball, and I'm mashing it back into my circle cutter. Instead of cutting it out, I'm mashing it until it fits the shape of the circle. Hannah tried a beer on her 21st birthday. Not for her. Some fruity lemonade type alcohol drink. Still wasn't for me. Didn't start drinking whiskey until after I turned 22, and it was all downhill from there. I had been drinking for a while by the time I turned 21, so it wasn't a big deal for me, like, oh, I need to go have alcohol.
Hi, Jess. Okay,
Topo's what? You didn't finish your sentence.
running around looking for this fly.
Yeah, are we getting topo cam? This one's not going to be very pretty. All right, I got one last little tiny baby one. Let's see if we can get some apples going on in here. They knew I was going to overfill that no matter how much I put in it. I tried not to. I really did. All right. So now we are going to egg wash it and put a little bit of the coarse sugar over the top of it. So bowl for the egg and bowl for the sugar. We are done with this. Egg.
We'll go on a hunt for this fly. Alright, we coming to the egg wash?
Yeah, I need my brush. The brush it on thing.
I think it's behind you.
Yes, it should be.
Let's go fetch it. We'll all go fetch it together.
Egg wash is usually a little bit of water. Yeah, just a splash of water. I have some water in here still. So 1 egg with a little splash of water, and you just kind of stir it together with a fork, just so it's no longer separate egg and or yolk and white. A little bit more water. Okay, let's get our sugar ready so I can sprinkle it on and throw them in. Thanks, Dan. All right.
Woo!
It does get pretty warm.
Hurry, the heat's coming out.
Well, one person, Dan, with only 2 hands. So, all over the top. Get out of here. And a little sprinkle of sugar. Yeah. I'm going as fast as I can, Dan. I'm not too worried about losing the heat. We'll be fine. The egg wash helps it be like golden and crispy, I think. I think that's the purpose of that. It makes it better is all I know. I'm excited for it with the sugar on top.
Yeah, me too.
We did not do that last time.
Melissa
He did
wants
not
to-
get the fly because it just buzzed past my ear.
Melissa wants to know if they need to be vented.
Oh, yes. Good call. Thank you so much. Where'd my knife go? No. I need another steak knife if you can. Or the little paring knife, the little green one. Thank you, Melissa. As always, saving the day. I like to think I would have remembered that step, but I probably wouldn't have. Let's be real. Thank you, sir. All right, so we got 5 of them in there. Like I said earlier, I do not want to overstuff it. I want the air to be able to move around. Can you see what's going on here? So you just cut 3 little slits in it. It helps them not to pop and leak. Not pop and lock, pop and leak. It's different. All right, let's get that closed. And we're gonna do that for, it says 2 at a time, but this person might have a smaller air fryer than I do. I know my mom has like a little single serving one, so I was able to get 5 in there. It says about 10 minutes. I'm definitely gonna check it before that. Yeah, if your air fryer basket is large, you can cook more than 2 at a time as long as they're not touching at all. That's the important part. We'll get some caramel sauce in a bowl for when they are done. I do need to clear a little bit of space so that I can take pictures when this is done.
These look great so far. I'm excited.
Me too. Thanks. What's going on in the chat, Dan?
People were just talking about the 21st birthdays and stuff. Wolfie, I remember mine. It was 45 and a half years ago. Before 21st birthdays were invented.
That's mean, Dan. Okay, I think I'm done with that. I'm done with this. Bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to clean up so that when they come out and they're all fresh and delicious, I can take pictures of them. All right, there's some caramel sauce for us to dip it in. We're done with pie filling. Let me get this over here. How long do those stay in the air fryer? The recipe says 10 minutes at 350 in the air fryer. We will see. Right now we're coming up on about 3 minutes. And we can peek in. I did have it open for quite a while. Probably recommended to get them egg washed and sugared and vented, then open it and put them in there, but I do things how I want to do things. The jar stuff looks better than fresh caramel. This is really good. Where did I put it? Oh. Berry Hill caramel topping. I don't remember where this came from, if somebody sent it to us. It doesn't say it's from Michigan. I don't know, but it is good. And because it's so warm, it's very liquidy. In the wintertime, like, it's hard to open it. You gotta microwave it if you want to use it. It's perfect right now. Egg wash helps with browning and crunchiness. Yes, it makes them better. Ooh, I can smell them. Let's take a peek. Is our camera... Hey, Dan. You're doing other things. Ooh, they're getting there. Like I said, I made them in the oven before, so I'm not sure what to expect with the air fryer-ness, and we will see how they turn out.
Are you gonna put them on a little rack?
It does say to put them on a cooling rack. I do use the heck out of these.
Oh my gosh, Melissa, we're going to IKEA soon. Do you have any tips since you live up the street?
Some IKEA tips.
Oh yeah, since you live right up the street from IKEA, is there a time of day to go, or like?
Just Tea looks like Aldi sells it. The Berry Hill, that's an Aldi brand. I do get as much stuff as I can there. What does Blake put in his ramen? Nothing, just the flavor packet.
Oh man, I haven't had one of these in ages, but I see
been a minute.
Blake with it. It's been years.
Something smells like burning, but it smells like it's coming from over there. Okay, we're gonna take another peek. We're still good? Okay, we're at almost 5 minutes right now. What did Dan say? Dan said we are going to IKEA soon. So, like I said, it's Blake's birthday next week. He's been complaining about his desk. He has Dan's old desk. He has a new desk that he bought, but he uses that, like, his room's pretty big. Like, it's really long, like rectangular. So he has like a table desk that he had in his smaller bedroom, and he uses that for like his 3D printer and stuff. And then next to that, he has Dan's old desk. So he has one whole wall of desk, and it's like a corner desk. So it's so much desk. He can't find a corner desk that he wants. So he was looking everywhere, and he's like, I think I might just get a straight one and just have a wall of desks straight. And he couldn't find anything he wanted, so he started looking at IKEA. And you know, IKEA does like build your own desk. You just buy the bits that you want. So he found a top he wants. He found some drawers for one side and legs for the other side. And we're going to go get it for him. He doesn't want to go with us. He wants to go with his friends the first time he goes because he's not been. He wants to go and try the Swedish meatballs. He was under the impression that IKEA was like a warehouse like Costco. So I had to educate him last night that it's more like a maze that you can't get out of, except for like going all the way through. Yes, we're at about 6 minutes, Slim Shady. No, they're still mushy. We need to get them crispy. So, he's going to go there with his friends sometime soon, but we're going to go probably in the next couple weeks and pick up the desk for him. Dan wanted to know, Melissa, because you live near there, if you have any tips or tricks for shopping at IKEA. Don't get lost. Bring snacks in your pockets in case you do get lost.
We got lost last time.
Holly wants to know, Dan, are you going to play the game Stray on the computer where you play as a cat?
I am not, but Crystal will.
Will I?
I haven't told her about that yet, but we'll do a stream where she sits there and plays Stray.
I think you would enjoy that game.
No.
See how well you.
Just He says, yes, ma'am, Berry Hill caramel topping, and they have a fudge ice cream topping. Okay, yeah, I probably picked it up there at some point because, like, you know me, I love caramel.
It's hard 'cause
Megan is here. Hello, Megan.
everybody's always sending this stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if I bought it or if somebody bought it for me. Either way, I've got caramel. Don't you worry. I have plenty. Whew. Hi. What you doing? You making ramen?
I'm going to try
Is it ramen part
I'm
2?
going to try out some ramen, yeah.
Melissa says, plan on getting lost inside. Ours is the largest one in the U.S. Yes, I do know that, and I did tell Blake that last night, and he was like, wow, really? It is the size of 8 football fields. Follow the arrows on the floor, stop for meatballs, bring breadcrumbs to drop. Good advice, thank you. We actually, when we're facing the other direction, that big bookshelf that I had came from IKEA. It was actually really reasonably priced too. I was surprised for being like a full wall bookshelf. And it's, if you've paid attention at all, it has like drawers and doors in it. It's a customizable bookshelf. That was my favorite part about it. It's all just like 5x5 cubby holes, and you buy the drawers and the door like inserts to put in there, and you screw them in on the side. So I came up with like, I want a middle row of all drawers, and then I alternated on the bottom with doors to hide some storage. So yeah, I love that thing.
Oh man.
What?
Oh, I accidentally ripped the instructions to the ramen.
You don't know how to make ramen?
Well, I was trying to follow the instructions.
Okay, we're at 8 minutes,
that's
and
really good.
I think we're just about done. Melissa says the breadcrumbs are to find your way out. Good luck to you guys.
Melissa, are the meatballs good? Because they look great, and the whole area smelled like the meatballs. So
They
I
look
would
so
go
disgusting
I
to
mean,
me.
I would go for the vlog because we're like gonna for sure vlog it.
Yes.
I would eat the meatballs for the vlog, but I'm scared to go to the meatball.
Christine
area.
says she's never been. We have been
been
before.
once. I
We've
have been
been.
once.
Oh, I've been a few times. I went with my mom a couple times. Megan says, I love IKEA. It has reasonably good prices for furniture. It does, but do not have it shipped to your house because you're going to pay twice the price. Blake's desk, I think, was something like $200, and it was like $150 if he wants it
Why
shipped.
did we get that cabinet in the car? We got that cabinet
So-
in the Honda, right?
No, it was my mom's Solara. Mom had a Toyota Solara, and when you put the back seat down, the like compartment, the hole that opens up to get into the back seat from the trunk is only like this big. And so we're standing there like, oh damn, we messed up. How are we gonna get this in? And then they had like the employees that kind of help you out outside to load your car, and I don't think the dude spoke a word of English, but he walked up and he was like, and then doop, 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 doop.
Huge.
It is huge. It did not come built, obviously. We had to build it.
It is huge.
But he managed to wedge it in the car. However, it had to go kind of diagonally. So Dan had to sit in the back seat and kind of like leaned over like this while I drove us home.
I forgot about that part. For how long though? Hour and...
It's about an hour away. Okay, we're at about 9.5 minutes. Yeah, we can do the other half a minute. Melissa says they are yummy and they have veggie ones as well. Oh, why'd you have to say that? Now I'm gonna have to yes. Gila the Husky, when I look at him, it looks like stroganoff to me, and it's nasty looking.
It's just great. It's so great.
Is it just stroganoff but with meatballs?
I think so.
Like instead of
But
ground meat?
Maybe we'll see how it goes there. Maybe we'll have to have you try it for the vlog. We'll see how it goes.
I might. Uncle Yukon says, I've never been to IKEA either. Is that a country in Northern Europe or South America? No.
What, are they Sweden?
It's Swedish. It's a Swedish, I don't want to say just furniture because they have, that's what I was telling Blake, like they have all kinds of like home things. The toilet brush that we have, they have like the tiniest little toilet brush. Like the toilet brush is normal size, but it just sits in a little cup, and I was like, that's perfect.
That is something I don't want to skimp out on. It's
What, toilet
small
brush?
Toilet brushes. Like I need.
You need a big toilet brush? All right, so you can see these are looking pretty crispy. They did have a little bit of leakage. Oh, I was trying not to goo it in the goo.
The air fryer?
No, I have 4 more to put in.
Okay.
I'm gonna swap out my parchment paper though, because we did goo out just a bit.
How did that work though? Thanks, Brittany.
It seems to have worked well, and look, no mess.
It's not hot.
It is not hot. No, I took it out with my fingers. It is
Can
just
I get
fine.
these up to temperature again if you're putting more in there?
Sure. I'm just over here brushing the.
It's 350, right?
Yes, I'm brushing the other 4 with egg wash. Melissa, Dan was telling us about that. She says that they do have some shortcuts along the walk. You can cut through to another room. Yeah, but then you'll miss the stuff. If you guys haven't been, so they have the area at ours, the way it's set up is there's the area with all the little bits and pieces and stuff. There's like plates and cups and silverware and whatever, things like that. And then I think you go upstairs. I think that's how it's set up, but don't hold me to that because I'm not 100% positive. And everything is set up in rooms. So it's not like when you go to Target or something, it's like, oh, here's the bookshelf you want to buy, and then they're in boxes underneath. It's not like that. Everything is set up as like display rooms. And then when you're done, you go to like this warehouse area where everything's in boxes and you have to like battleship the piece you want. Like, oh, where's square K15? That's where my bookshelf is, and I need square B9 for my drawer compartments. And it's an interesting shopping experience. It's unlike any place else.
Do you not know if it's out of stock or not until you get down there?
You can look online. Blake looked online, and all his stuff is in stock. Okay, we are at the add food point. I will not forget to vent them, don't worry. I'm putting this in here. Vent, vent, vent. Are you going to eat ramen or are you going to eat ham pies with me, Dan? You timed this poorly.
I'm gonna eat ham pies and ramen.
Are you going to dip a hand pie in your ramen?
I can.
Jason, I think you're talking about Mooch here. I'm going to just sit like this. Yep. I'm not climbing on the counter. He is the master of the loophole. I don't really think any of this is for you. Okay, so we know 10 minutes was good on that. We will let that go for 10 minutes. Brittany says, I always get happy seeing you guys use the air fryer sheets. I always get happy when I use them. This was brilliant, and thank you so much for sending them because we had no idea they existed, and it has saved us so much mess. Look how much gooed out that I would have to be like scrubbing off of the bottom of my air fryer. So thank you, thank you.
They come in many sizes.
Do they? For all different kinds of air fryers?
Yeah, they come in all the sizes.
Yeah, that's one of the best things ever, so thank you, Brittany. What are you making, ham pies or apple pies? Hand pie. It's an apple hand pie, not a ham pie. No hams. Okay, I do have to take a picture, so you guys know how this goes. Bear with me. I thought that's what stroganoff was anyway, just ground beef with Swedish meatball sauce over it on egg noodles without being shaped into meatballs. Is it? I don't know. I don't eat meat. I don't know. And stroganoff looks disgusting to me. Yes, Sandy, I will send you the apple cinnamon pancake recipe. I just saw your text. It's actually just regular pancakes and it's the apple cinnamon topping that you could just like make and eat in a bowl if you want. Stop. Mike R says those look good. I hope that they are. We will see. Again, bear with me, just taking pictures for the gram. I think this one looks better than that one. Hold on. You get to be the bottom one. Mooch, stop. Back up. There's not even anything you want over here, bud. Do it for the vine. I never vined. All right, I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of caramel over this. We'll see if that makes for a better or worse picture. Who knows? Nope. I see you going for it. All right, Dan, are you ready for apple hand pie?
Fantastic. It's the catchphrase.
Okay, you do you.
Super rad.
I want this one, and I need much more caramel. Just go where you need to, Mooch. Don't mind the camera. Dale says, I would think that apples and ham would both work quite nicely together flavor-wise. Maybe not exactly as apple pie filling, but perhaps, who knows? Try it. I won't because I don't eat ham. Hey, Mooch is stepping on things. I don't know what he's doing. I think he was trying to improve his position and then went over there and realized it did not work.
Yeah, he only has the ability to stop and start the stream. Mostly stopping the stream.
Just T wants me to tell you, I just know that you will become the apple of my pie.
Aww.
Are you going to eat one? Do you want more caramel?
No.
Okay.
Oh wow, the coloring's off. Ooh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
So, it's not super crispy. It's very McDonald's apple pie.
Very, very McDonald's apple pie. It did cook all the way through.
It did cook all the way through, yeah. The bottom is still, it's not as browned, but it's still flaky.
Sorry, that's a visually bad news.
You gotta fix the coloring. I definitely like it with more caramel. Don't mind me shoving my face with caramel. Huh?
Nothing.
You can turn it.
Just want to bring it to my side.
Yes, Hannah, they are just a vessel for caramel. Everything's a vessel for caramel in my world. Lily says, sorry, I had to go back to helping my parents out in the kitchen at our Jewish temple kitchen.
Ooh, nice.
That's awesome. Way to go. She wants to know what she missed. Everything. We made apple hand pies.
There we go.
The caramel was a fail. I think you were here for that, though. I gave up on it, but I had a jar of caramel because, of course, I did.
They look great.
And apple hand pies work really well in the air fryer. I highly recommend it. Oh, that was so hot. It like shot.
What was this?
Oh,
Did that just AC your mouth? Dang, how much did that cost in the bill? You want me to AC your mouth too? Are you okay? Oh, she's turning red. I know you can't tell.
oh my god.
she's
That
warming
wasn't
up.
even the middle. Like, I had already eaten the middle where you would expect it to be the hottest.
No, the hottest is always at the end because remember it's always frozen in the middle.
When I ate the last bite, it shot up onto the roof of my mouth in the back. Oh, that was hot. Maybe let them cool a little bit more. But not too much.
Yeah, my bottom is really hot.
Yeah. These don't have a great shelf life, so it's best to like make them and eat them right away. They're not really great later. Hila Husky wants to know how many hawks and do they catch? We're not going to play do they catch because it's a gooey pie filling.
Yeah, right. But
There's no good way to do that.
but you nailed this.
Yeah, these, like I said, I made them in the oven before, so now comparing oven to air fryer, absolutely make them in the air fryer. Oven was good. If you want to make it in the oven, go ahead. They're
The oven
absolutely
always had
comparable.
a degree of mush.
You're dropping pieces.
The oven always had a degree of mush.
Blake, you want to try one?
Yes.
Do you want caramel on it?
Yes. Where can I put this? So that you'll see it later, or I will
What is it?
sticky note.
On my-
With?
on my computer, or if you want Crystal to see it on the TV.
Hey, did Blake just put a sticky note on our TV saying we gotta talk? Well, you're hot, Blake. Watch out, Crystal burned herself.
The last bite?
You burn yourself?
The last bite shot up onto the roof of my mouth, and I might have a blister later.
Every time I eat pizza, I get blistered.
Because you can't wait for it to cool down. You just have to hurry up and eat it.
I want to eat it, and then I bite it into it, and then the top of my mouth blisters every time. So mine.
Go for it,
Yeah,
yes.
definitely 5 out of
Oh,
5.
you gotta give
I
Mooch
thought
a piece of something. Yeah, he can have a little bit of crust or something. He's working his way back around over here. Sally says those look delicious. Yes, they are very good. I really like it. And again, super easy. You can make it with, you can make your own pie crust. You can make your own pie filling. You could fill them with literally anything you wanted. You can make it with ham, like you guys were talking about. Camera went down.
Ham.
It says no device.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys can still hear me, but camera is down. Bear with us.
Okay.
Did you take a picture? Yes, I did. Stop. No. Don't worry, Mooch. I'm going to eat another
What
one.
did I do with Mooch?
Huh?
You bumped a cord when you picked up Mooch.
There you go.
That's my thing.
All right, we are back. They want to know, what do you give it? How many Blakes?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10? Not even 4 out of 5. We're not even going out of 5 anymore. We've upped it to 10, and it's an 8 out of 10.
The 10 metrics can be more precise.
I'll give you that, absolutely. I'm impressed for something like so
It
basic.
reminds me of the things that you made for breakfast one morning. Like they were kind
The
of
little turnovers that I made with the what was the puff pastry?
Yeah.
And I put the apple or the cherry filling in it.
It reminds me of that.
Yes.
Would you like cherry filling?
Yes, you
I
could
like
use
this
cherry
bread.
filling. You could fill it with like fresh fruits.
I like this bread better than the other bread.
This is pie crust.
I like the pie
So it's
crust
like
better.
it's flakier, like holds together
The air fryer.
more. Yes.
The air fryer is literally 50% of it.
Those
Yes.
would be good with.
But they're good in the oven too.
They're just gonna always be mushier in the oven.
They would be good with the cherry filling.
Yeah, yeah, you could use any sort of pie filling. You could put like taco meat in it or something and make little taco empanadas or
Oh,
something.
yeah, can I put ramen in some of it?
Do you want to put ramen in? I don't have any more.
Rampanadas? I can
Ew,
make a-
what's along the edge of your
I
cup?
can make a rampanada. Oh, it's Oscar the Grouch, like gooch. You never had this stuff
Gross.
before? Where it's the green Oscar the Grouch stuff on there? On this wasabi. Wasabi.
Gross.
Good job, Crystal. We can make more of these another time? Like tomorrow or tonight?
Mhm.
Like later? Do a fresh batch for later? Blake, you ready to eat one?
There's another one if you want another one. Yeah, the refrigerated pie crust comes with 2 pie crusts in it. I would recommend, unless you have a lot of people eating them, make half, save the other half for later. It only used like less than half of the can of pie filling and 1 pie crust to make this. So I have more to make for later.
And underfill them, like we did.
Underfill them,
Underfill
like I almost did. Definitely put less than you think. It will go out no matter what. Mooch is guarding the air fryer. Yes, he is. Okay, we are at 10 minutes. We can stop this. We'll pop these out. These are definitely a little bit more cooked. They're a little more brown because I left it open so long when I was getting the first batch in. So yeah, I would recommend getting them prepped on the plate first while your air fryer is preheating. But once again, look how messy the parchment paper is, and very little of it actually went into the air fryer. So again, thank you, Brittany. Can I get over here, please? Thank you. Yeah, I recommend these. It's a little time consuming. What do we take? Maybe about an hour to do that. But if you're just focusing on doing it, it wouldn't take you quite as much.
You can knock it out quick.
Yeah.
You can knock it out in minutes.
Quick and easy snack, like for kids or for, people. Just like quick, easy, fun snack. It looks fancy, and it's just refrigerated pie crust and canned pie filling. That's all I got.
Yeah,
That's it.
That air fryer has been awesome to us.
Amanda, I will check out your caramel recipe, and maybe I will try it again. I am on the hunt for like a caramel recipe I can be successful at that is not just melting caramel candies, although that is delicious. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. But thank you for posting that. I will go check that out for sure. Sounds like a great thing to make when Terry is there so she can try them and Dan and Blake can have more. Yes, when Terry comes back over here from my mom's house, we will make more probably Sunday because we have show stuff and we still have to try to find a battery for my car tomorrow. We're going to try Costco tomorrow, I think. I talked to my mom.
Oh, okay. These won't last the night because they're going to be soggy tomorrow. That's just how it goes. So it's better to make a fresh batch.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That was fantastic. We'll be back also tomorrow.
What are we doing tomorrow?
We're going to do live call-in dantics.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun.
We haven't done a call-in show in a while.
We haven't done a call-in show, so please call in, talk to me, and answer some trivia. It'll be a lot of fun. And then at some point, we will do some sort of live VR gaming. I want to play some right now, but I don't know. After the cameras go off and the adrenaline goes away, there's probably other stuff we should probably do.
Probably. We got to clean up this mess.
But soon we will be doing a VR stream and a Stray stream where Crystal will be playing this game she's never even heard of until tonight. I wasn't even going to show her until I put the controller in her hand. And you'll be getting to run around and live a life as a cat. We'll see how good of a cat you are.
I bet you I'm a good cat. Can you turn side cam on for one more second? I want to show everybody Hannah's cute little octopus. Not what I expected to see, but oh my god, that's totally an octopus and it's adorable. There we go.
Oh, that's so cute.
I love it. Those are like quick and easy.
Was that hard to make?
That's really adorable.
Do they come in mohawks?
Can you crochet a mohawk is what he wants to know.
On one.
Onto it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's wrap it up.
That's it, yeah.
So I hear you taking breath in,
I was waiting to see if she was gonna respond because she's still here. And I have to give her a minute to get her accolades.
Oh, you're fine.
Everybody has to praise her. She said that was her first time ever crocheting.
That's really cute.
Those are adorable. If you still have your little booth where you're selling your soap, you should figure out how much those cost, make a few of them in different colors, and like stick them up there as decoration that are also for sale.
Whether you glue a magnet on the back of them somewhere, or you put a little clippy thing on there.
Finger puppets?
I like finger puppets.
I like finger puppets.
I've had a finger puppet injury, so I'm retired from finger puppeting.
She says I'm totally going to sell them. You totally should. Those are adorable. Jordan is here. Hello,
Hi,
Jordan. You are just in time. We were just about to wrap it up. We made delicious little hand pies in the air fryer. They turned out pretty darn good. I recommend it. I don't remember if you have an air fryer, but if you guys have one, you should try it. If not, I did post a link on Getting Baked with Crystal Facebook group so you guys can try them in the oven. Do not recommend that caramel sauce. Make a different recipe or buy some caramel sauce. Jordan Super Chat says, just popping in to say hi before my medicine kicks in. It's way past my bedtime, but I miss Crystal, so hi from Mini Crystal to Big Crystal. Thank you, and hello. We've missed you. You haven't been around much. Hope you are doing well, friend. All right.
I'm still eating ramen.
Yes, you are.
Bye,
All right, guys.
everybody.
Thank you all so much for joining us. Those of you who are members, make sure you go check out the Not a Podcast that went up on Monday. There will be a new episode of Our Home Movies up next Monday, and we will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time with a call-in episode of Dantics. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again for joining us. Bye, guys.
Everybody.
Bye.